The 2025-2026 season, La Liga champions is Barcelona for me. I can see Real Madrid come back, 9 points clear, 4-1 Barcelona, 4-1 against Espanyol. It's a derby. You can say, oh, Espanyol haven't won since 2009. I don't care. It's a derby, 4-1 win, 9 points clear. And I think it's over. I think it's over. What's a performance? What a performance it was. And let's just talk about it. 4 on Barcelona against Espanyol. And before the match started, I saw the lineup. I thought that Hansi Flick went way too straightforward. I mean, he's played so many starting players, which I personally wouldn't play. I wouldn't have played Lamine Yamal. I maybe would have played Pedri in the first half, taken him out. Hansi Flick didn't agree. I mean, he's the manager. We won 4-1, but we will see the consequences on Tuesday if they are fatigued. And yeah, the first 5 minutes you can really see really see the shape. We start with this 4-2-3-1 as we always do, but you can really see that a lot of times Balde was basically covering the whole left flank. Gavi was moving in here, and many times Arujo, when he would go up, Kubasi would go here, and Eric Garcia would build up with this little triangle here, and sometimes Arujo would stay back, and Eric Garcia would be here. Femi would go a bit on the left, on the right to Lamine Yamal, and Ferran would drop back. And this was basically the shape of for the team for pretty much the whole game until the substitutions, and it went pretty well. And you can see after 10 minutes, we get a corner kick. Lamine Yamal crossed it in. Ferran Torres scores after what, 13 games? 13, 14 games. He finally scores. Nice celebration. He's pretty much showing that he is happy, which I'm happy about. I really want Ferran Torres to get back to his form, which he was last season when he scored that hat-trick against Valencia. And he scored in a couple of games, which I really want him to get back into form because Ferran Torres this season, he's been a disappointment. No Barca fan really likes him. That's quite harsh, but he's not really been playing well. And Liga, he's getting old. We all respect him, but he's getting old. So we do need the strikers, or one of them at least, to get back to form. And he scores the goal. Nice cross by Lamine. Arujo could have got the header, but Ferran Torres got there first. And then in the 25th minute, Lamine Yamal, what a Trevella pass. I mean, this guy, he's 18 years old, but he does these Trevella passes every game, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a game. And for me, he's the best Trevella pass I've ever seen. Not shooter, I think Quaresma, he scored some Trevella shots, but with passing, I mean, you could mention Di Maria, you could mention Modric, but Modric wasn't doing it every single game. He's doing this every single game, and every few games he gets an assist with the Trevella. He even got an assist later on, which we'll talk about. But he did get an assist here. Ferran Torres, what a finish. Beautiful finish. The goalkeeper expected him to move on to take the dribble and past him, like he did in the Copa del Rey final against Real Madrid. But instead, just charged it in. And it was a nice goal. And then from 25th minute to the first half, nothing really happened. There were some chances here and there, but a lot of stop-start. Gavi picking up a yellow card. The sky is blue. Gerard Martin gets injured on his ankle. And then we get into half-time where I think, okay, 2-0 up. Take off Lamine, take off Pedri to see the game out. I mean, there's no need for them to play. Second half starts. I see Casado coming on. I say, okay, me and Hans Flick, we're thinking alike. And then I see Germain come off, and I think, okay, fair enough. He's injured, and he didn't take Pedri or Lamine off, which I do think was a mistake. I honestly do think it was a mistake. I think they shouldn't have played 90 minutes, and we maybe will see the consequences. So the second half starts. Nothing much happened. I mean, we get more substitutions. Rashford comes on. He immediately gets a one-on-one chance where I think he's trying to be a bit nonchalant. He's trying to get those TikTok edits, but come on, man, just finish it. Just puts it in. Just put it in. No need to wait. No need to be nonchalant. And then Cancelo comes on, and you immediately see the difference between Cancelo and Balde going forward. I mean, Balde he had like 2 or 3 crosses, which nothing really happened. He shot it wide, and Cancelo, he came on. He already dribbled 3 or 4 players, and then we see the goal. And I mean, Dani Olmo comes on for Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo playing as a false 9. And Frankie de Jong coming on for Fermin Lopez, which I do think is quite good. Give Frankie the few minutes before the Atletico game. And then Casado, beautiful through ball to Lamine Yamal. The keeper comes out, bit of a clash. Lamine Yamal, 3 goals, celebrates before the goal goes in. I really like that. And when he scored that goal, it really did feel like, okay, La Liga is ours, it's done. Like that goal felt like we took the trophy. And then 2 minutes later, Lamine Yamal, beautiful Trivela pass again to Frankie. You would think, okay, he'll go around the goalkeeper and score. He didn't. And Frankie's really smart here. I mean, I really like Frankie when he's in that penalty area. He always knows what to do. He always makes the right decisions. And then he crossed the ball in. Rashford, beautiful finish into the right corner, bottom left or right corner, whatever you want to look at it. And we get a 4-1 win. I mean, Pedri and Lamine played 90 minutes. I've mentioned that a few times. I didn't quite like that, but I mean, Lamine, 3 GAs. The PR goes up. I don't complain about that. He's up to what, 15 goals. 15 goals is a Liga campaign. And yeah, let's talk about the players. Juan Garcia in goal, playing against his former team. I think he did quite well. He didn't really have a lot of shots to defend against. He had one-on-one chance, but it was an easy save. You would expect him to make it. So I would give him a standard 6 out of 10. Oh, that was 7. 6. Balde, he was running a lot. I mean, he was covering the entire left flank until... he went out before. Yeah, he was pretty much covering the entire left flank for basically an hour. He did okay. His crosses aren't that great. We need to have a conversation about Balde because last season, before PSG won that treble, I was saying that Balde is top 3 left backs in the world. That's what I was saying. I was comparing to Nuno Mendes. Now that looks stupid. And I will be saying that again. But for the last few seasons, I mean, he hasn't really improved. When I look at him 2 seasons ago, he's the same as now. But for this game, I will give him a 6. I think he did quite well. Gerard Martin played half an hour. I mean, not half an hour. Played one half. Just a 5. I mean, he did okay. Kubarsi made a few decent tackles. I think he did quite well. Picked up a yellow card, which I don't think was a yellow card. So I will give him a 7. Araujo had a decent cross, to be honest. I don't remember who was at the end of it. He had a decent cross, made some nice overlap runs. Defensively, he was okay. So I'm going to give him a 6.5. And then for Eric Garcia, I think Eric Garcia played really well in the midfield and in defense. I really like Eric Garcia now. I mean, last season, since we signed Eric Garcia, I've never been a fan of him. Since he was at City, I always thought he was quite weak. He wasn't really good. But this season, I mean, he's grown on me. And I really like his versatility. He can play right back, center back, and midfield, which I do really like. He's very important to us. And Pedri, I mean, Pedri, he's my favorite player. I mean, Pedri, he is my favorite player in Barcelona. And I have to do it. I have to be unbiased. So I have to say that Pedri, these last few games, he hasn't been quite good. He hasn't been the Pedri that we know. And it's quite sad to see some people say he's fatigued. Some people say this, some people say that. And I don't know, because I watch Pedri in this game and he loses the ball. And I know that's normal for a midfielder. Okay, you lose the ball, you're a midfielder. But with Pedri, he almost never loses the ball. When he dribbles, when he passes, you never see him make any mistakes. But with this game, I saw him give away a few passes. A cross wasn't that good. He tried a few dribbles, which they took the ball from him. I do think he's very underrated defensively. He does make very nice tackles. Doesn't mean he was bad. I mean, this is Pedri. Pedri will always give good performances. I will give him a 7. Gavi, he needs to get back to form. He's been injured for what seems like 2 years. He barely plays. Now he's back. He needs to get back on form. Didn't think he was quite good. He didn't really play well. I'm going to give him a 5. And the same with Firmino. I mean, I love Firmino, but this guy, he loves shooting. I mean, just passes sometimes. He loves to shoot. And I don't mind shooting, but this guy, every single game you see him take 3 shots outside the box. And all of them, either it'll go slowly to the goalkeeper or it'll go over the bar. And he really needs to work on that. Again, with Gavi, I don't think he was that good. I'm going to give him a 5. Lamine. Let me end up with Lamine. Ferran Torres. Finally. This is the Ferran Torres form which I saw last season, which I want him to continue now. I want this Ferran Torres to continue. Play him again, play him in Atleti, because Ferran Torres, he's the type of player, when he plays one good game, he'll play like 3, 4, 5 good games. So just keep playing him. Up until the 3-1 goal, I was thinking he was man of the match because he did score. He did piss me off at one point. The Lamine free kick, which he crossed it in, and Eric Garcia headed the ball. It was going in. And then this guy, he touched it. I mean, fair enough, he's a striker. He wants the hat trick, but I mean, I'd rather Lamine get an assist than this guy scores a goal. But fair enough, he'll get a 9. I mean, 2 goals. What more can you say? He wasn't. Normally, his hold-up play is really bad. He did have a few bad touches, but I think the way he played, it wasn't that good. It was really good. I mean, sorry. And I mean, what can you say about this guy? He was crazy. I hope he's ready for Tuesday. I hope he'll play even better on Tuesday. Even if he plays like this, it should be enough, because this guy, I mean, his ceiling, his floor level, like his worst level is so good that this game is probably considered a normal game. I mean, he could get 0 GAs and it would be a normal game. The only reason people will hype up this game now is because he got 3 GAs. Else, this is a normal Lamine Yamal performances. He got a cross in for the corner. The Chavella pass, he always makes those Chavella passes for Liga and Ferran. This time Ferran scores. Normally he doesn't score. So that's already 2 assists, which he normally doesn't get, because Rafinha takes the corners, and then he got a nice goal, which is, you can say, is quite lucky, but he got the goal. But this is the normal Lamine Yamal performances. But now he got 3 GAs. You'll see people on Twitter glazing him. But amazing performance and 3 GAs. You have to give him a 10. And that's the game. 4-1, 9 points clear. Way better goal difference. And I think that's La Liga. I think that's La Liga wrapped up for Barcelona. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And let me know what you guys thought of the game, who was your man of the match. And make sure to like the video, hype it, whatever it's called. And take care.